Higher Education and Training Minister Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane today leads an anti-GBV march in Bhisho in the Eastern Cape. This march aims to highlight the numerous killings of university students in the province and to also build awareness. Newzroom Afrika's Liyema Vumisa is following this one and joins us now. Liyema, it's, I think, particularly profound for you. You were there when things went awry at the Walter Sisulu University, which resulted in the tragedies there involving students, part of a historic issue. Talk to us more about what the minister is planning to do and whether, given all of the investigations and inquiries, this will change prospects for student safety in the future.
Certainly, Iman, a very good morning to you and, of course, to Newzroom Afrika viewers. As you rightfully mentioned there, I was there, when the Walter Sisulu University students took to the streets to, of course, march against the ill treatment that they claimed they were receiving from the institution there. Today, some of the TVET College students here in the Eastern Cape, that's in Bhisho, are also taking to the streets to protest against some of the safety concerns that they have at the campuses that they reside in. And certainly the minister is being called to action as far as the plans are concerned and to improve the safety of those students. Many students that we spoke to, as you can see right behind me, there is already a hyperactivity of those very same students that have gathered. They are going to, in fact, take to the streets and protest, or rather, lead a peaceful march together with the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane. Right now joining me is the spokesperson in that department, just to elaborate maybe on those very same concerns that the students have, particularly when it concerns, the plans that the minister and the entire department has, in place to ensure the improved safety of students. Makwini, thank you very much for joining us. Perhaps let's talk about today. We know that there's been, a wide concern from students about the recent killings that occur in university campuses. What's the department's plan in ensuring that students are safe in their residency?
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Yemisa. Yemisa, I think you remember that 2 months ago, WUSU had an incident where a young student was shot dead on campus. Not just that, I think a couple of months after, another a person was also shot dead in the same institution. The department right now is currently developing a framework to ensure that there is safety on campuses, but we will also be working with police, and that's why they are also here to kind of strengthen that particular framework. But we are addressing the fact that there is no more safety and the fact that campuses are weaponized at this point.
And the march today that's going to happen, is it going to change anything? I know students are also a part of it, but is it going to, lead to something fruitful?
I think you can already see that it's going to lead to something fruitful. The students have organized this because they are saying no more silence on campus violence. They are tired of the fact that their campuses are becoming more and more weaponized, and they want to be safer in institutions of higher learning. They have invited the minister to be part of this awareness campaign, to also just be a shield as they hand over their memorandum to the government in the Eastern Cape. So it definitely will be a success, and we're hoping that other institutions in government, whether it be the social development, whether it be police, will work together with us in ensuring that these students can learn safely.
And then lastly, with the minister, is she then going to be able to engage the students in some of their concerns? Because the known fact is that students have no confidence against the minister. Is she going to be able to engage them?
The minister has already engaged student leadership. They've already even sent her the memorandum so that she could see the plea or the cries that they have stipulated within that particular memorandum. The minister has also invited Higher Health, which is the implementing arm of the department when it comes to health and wellness. That particular Higher Health department is here, and they are also going to be providing a mobile clinic and psychologists and GBV screening today, but also they'll be staying behind to ensure that all these students will be taken care of. So the minister has definitely seen the memorandum, and she will make sure that any challenges that they encounter, she will be able to assist them with.
Certainly, thank you very much. That is, of course, the spokesperson of the Department of Higher Education and Training. As you can hear, Iman, and in fact also be able to see straight then to the central town of King Williamstown to embark then on that peaceful march. The minister, I understand, is already on her way inside here and will in fact join the students on that very same march. Of course, the department spokesperson mentioning that the minister has in fact received a memorandum then of some of the pleas that the students have. But as to the implementation part and aspect of it, that still remains to be seen.